My name is Emobo, and I would like to talk to you about something called Leave. It is targeted at teenagers and young adults. But first, I'm going to start with a story. Now, this story concerns you, me, and someone some people might call a higher power, God, but I'd rather call him a heavenly father. Why am I here talking about this, telling this story? Because this story is still happening and it concerns you, me, and the Heavenly Father. So around me we have trees, all kinds of trees, and we're first of all going to go to the book where it was first mentioned. What book am I talking about? The book of life. That's the first place we heard about trees, right? Let's look at the book of Genesis. God created the trees, and he said something. All that he created was good. Then he mentioned something else. There was a tree of the knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. Then he said to the man, do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Why would he say it is good? The trees are good. And then he says, don't eat of one. Let us think about this. If we look further in the book, we will notice that these trees had personalities. At least the tree of the knowledge of good and evil had a personality attached to it. This personality was the one who convinced Eve to eat of the fruit that the Father said she should not eat of. Okay, let's look at trees. The characteristics of trees. Trees have roots, they have a stem or trunk, they have branches, they have leaves, and they have fruits. I want to juxtapose this tree with you. So let's do that. Your feet are like roots planted on the ground. You are tall like a stem or a trunk. Your hands hang out like branches. And from that hand, you have leaves, and then you have the fruits coming out of it. What are these fruits? What comes to my mind about fruits? Elon Musk. Yes. What fruits? What do you think about when you say Elon Musk? Tesla, right? Space, right? What do you think about when you think about Steve Jobs? Apple products, right? I'm sure you have one right now. So you know that that Apple product is connected to Steve Jobs. Who else can you think about? What other tree can you think about? Who is giving off something that is connected to them? So now let's go back to the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil, hear the name. The fruit is good and evil. Two things come out of that tree. Now the tree of life, just one life comes out of that tree. So when you think about life, what comes to your mind? For me, it's joy, peace, love, and everything nice that you can think about. So the tree of the knowledge of good and evil had the fruit of good and evil. And the tree of life had just life with it. So you, as a tree, I want you to think of yourself as a tree. What do you give off? What fruit comes out of you? In the next episode, we're going to talk about something really interesting. How fruits come out of a tree and how the fruits come out of you. And how you can ensure that these fruits are actually fruits that should be coming out of you. For every tree has its own kind of fruit. The mango tree has mango fruits. orange tree has orange fruit. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil has good and evil. And the tree of life has life. So what fruit is coming out of you? Look out for the next episode. Tell your friends to join in because you're going to have lots of fun hearing these teachings over and over and over again. See you next time.